What's up, man? You doing yoga? You don't know? We need a yes or no, Pat. You want to do another class? Come back in. You have to promise to laugh at the jokes, though, the second time around. She says, no, I won't promise that. I won't make that promise. How's it going? Judy? You can talk, Judy. It's okay. This isn't like other yoga classes. I encourage people to talk. Scoot in, Allison, and meet these people right here. This is Allison. A lot of times you go to another yoga studio, or most yoga studios, there's a sign on the door pad that says, silence in the yoga studio. Sit down, shut the fuck up in the yoga studio. Do what you're told in the yoga studio. It's a lot like public school in that way. We're trying to turn the whole industry on its head. So when you come to Outlaw Yoga, usually there's some fun music playing, and the environment's, you know, really like this.
Where is Outlaw?
It's on Main Street in downtown Littleton. Thanks so much for asking, Tracy. We offer a free week. Not a paid advertisement. It is right across from the tavern and a block from the new View House. Both of whom I like very much. I do a live music class Wednesday nights at 7 p.m., which is a lot of fun. And it helps. Yeah, we're really blessed to have a handful of pro musicians that are also Outlaw Yoga teachers. And they come in and play Wednesday night with me. Yeah, a lot of fun. Michelle, Tara. I'm Justin. I don't have a name tag on. I'm Justin. Kathleen, I've been coming up to speed on this thing. So I was told yesterday that this was happening. They said tomorrow, set an alarm for 6 a.m. And I was like, strike one. Come in and teach 2 15-minute classes. I was like, 15 minutes? Okay, all right. Try and distill all the information that I have into 15 minutes. But I got a plan for us, Pat. I think it's going to be really great. And they told me, Liz, welcome Liz, they told me I was going to get to teach at the Jefferson County Human Services Symposium. And I'm told it's an all meeting. It's an all staff meeting. Come on in, Liz, squish in here next to Pat. Coming to yoga? Come on in. I've just been rambling a bit to kill time to wait for you. See, that's skepticism right there. I appreciate that. See, CJ's like this. I asked Pat if he was coming. CJ?
Yeah.
I asked Pat, this is Pat here.
They pretty much all know me.
Oh, they know you?
Yeah, they know.
I asked Pat, are you coming to yoga? And he goes,
That's right.
yeah, you know, I don't like it either, CJ. And so I was just talking a little bit about how our style is different. There's no silence in the studio until the very end when we rest, okay? I encourage people, connect, meet the people you don't know, because I think that connection is the medicine we all really need on this planet, is to remember that we're all from this common humanity, you know? And if you come in and just be quiet, that can be hard to connect to the person who's a lot like you, who has a similar job as you, which comes with similar pressures. You guys are social workers, human resource workers, correct? And I told the group earlier, if we had teachers, welcome, come on in. I'm just killing time until you get here. I told the group earlier, if we added teachers and nurses to that list, we would have like the most abused list of employers or employees across the country. You know, welcome guys. Welcome to yoga. I'm Justin. Welcome. Hey, there we are. I'm Justin. You coming into yoga? You got time. I was just spending the few minutes before class telling these guys how we're different in Outlaw Yoga. One of the other ways we're different is we got a sign on the front door that says, if we locked you out, come on in, John. Oh, he's over there. Well, then beat it, John. What are you doing, man? Come in, but don't. We got a sign on our front door at Outlaw Yoga that says, if we've locked you out, knock, scream, or shout. Because I don't want you to be 5 minutes late to yoga and go, oh God, I can't go to yoga, I'm gonna get yelled at, people are gonna shush me, people are gonna do crap like that, you know? Unless you're late to meditate, then don't knock on the door, please. We do 2 weekly free meditations. Coming to yoga? Coming to yoga? Yeah, come in. That's the other thing about our style, Pat. And Kathleen, I'm glad you said that. Is you can do it. You'll have one more chance. I'm not going to shut that door yet. I know you got busy days. I know it's hard to carve out 90 minutes for yoga. And that's what you need for a 60-minute class, because you've got to get there. You got to change. You got to spend some time being stressed about the environment you're going into. Are they going to be staring at my ass? Or am I going to accidentally fart? Stuff like this. So it can be tough to carve out that much time for yourself, especially when you're giving so much. But when you're someone who does give and serve in the way that you do, it's so important that we fill up our cups. And sometimes it's got to be real fast, does it not? Because you got other shit to do, don't you, CJ, right? So they've given me 15 minutes today. I'm only going to need 13. That's why I've been talking and telling jokes until then. You're laughing like that's another joke. I like you, Kathleen. You think I'm funny, don't you? That means a lot to me. You're now my favorite person in class. Where are the Skittles? Give her a Skittle. We're in a kid's room, so there's bags of Skittles. So if you're good, I'll give you some later. Now, I'm going to layer these tools on, and it's going to get a little bit complicated. So we got to be bought into this process if we're going to get it and take this with us, right? So in a second, I'm going to go da-da-da-da-da, and you're going to go, not like that, you ain't Pat. We need to get bought in. I'm going to do that 3 times, and by the third one, hopefully we're all on the same page. You ready? Da-da-da-da-da! 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 Hey, we got there. Good job, Pat. Okay, stand up. And put your hands straight up. Put your hands up. You gotta put your hands up. You're not doing it. Hey, your hands down. Your armpits are perfect. They're fine. She's like, did I shave today? Shit. Incidentally, I don't usually wake up before 9, okay? And so today I dragged my ass. I took CrossFit the other day. No, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Your hair's perfect. Hands have to stay up. Hey, we're bought in. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. I went to CrossFit yesterday and I woke up gnarly today. I dragged my ass to a hot shower. There was hot coffee in it. God bless my partner. So grateful for her. At the same time, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. 6 a.m. comes really, really fast for me. This is one of the tools I use when I need to manufacture some confidence, some positivity from the outside in. Right now, what are we doing? We're celebrating, aren't we? Hands up, you're nuts. She's like, I'm doubting why I came here. I'm questioning why I'm doing this. All the way up if you can. What we're doing right now is we're symbolic of what they call, the social psychologists call the universal human victory stance. This is a boxer after the fight. I've done this once. Stay with me. Stay with me with the last group. Right? This is what the Olympian does at the end when they win. This is what humans do when they're celebrating. And it turns out the psyche knows this unconsciously. So even if you're sad, you're mad, you're frustrated, you've just been yelled at, criticized, given unsolicited feedback, how productive is that shit? Hey, step into my office, I want to give you some feedback. Cool. Let me have it. If in that moment you will force a smile, force a big, big smile, big one, don't let the lips touch. If you will go into that environment, the challenging one, and for 2 minutes stand in this universal human victory stance, and for 16 seconds, keep forcing the smile. You don't have to want it. Force the smile for 16 seconds. They have found and measured that your testosterone goes up, your cortisol goes down. Your confidence, your happiness, it goes up. Your anxiety, your stress, it goes down. Put your arms down. You should feel better already. Yeah? Now, woo, yeah. Some of us are smiling genuinely now. Wonderful. Have a seat right where you are. This is 2 really profound tools. You can do this 2 minutes anywhere. Step into the bathroom stall and do it, or they might think you're a lunatic. Boss is like, hey, let me talk to you, CJ, and you go, all right, 2 minutes. It might not go over the way you wanted to. Let me take a pee real quick. Go in, have a nervous pee, and then do that. In the stall and force a smile. This is real medicine, okay? This is real medicine, and here's the next one. Here's the next one. It's a breath technique. It's simple, not easy, okay? Big difference, right? It's a deep breath in and a natural breath out. It goes like this. Come on. Come on, Allison. And pause. You bought in. Da-da-da-da-da! Stay in for just a few more minutes, okay? It does not go like this. Big breath in, nose or mouth, doesn't matter. Natural breath out. Think of 110% in, 70 out, okay? The volume's gonna be different for everybody. Use all the muscles available to you to help you breathe more deeply, okay? We're gonna do 30 rounds like this, after which we will exhale completely and hold as long as you can. When you have to breathe in, only when you have to, you breathe in as big as you can and hold for 10 seconds, that's 1 round. I'm gonna cue you through 2 rounds. At the end of the 2nd round, on the held breath out, you'll do as many push-ups as you can without stopping. Da-da-da-da-da! There we are. Is that clear?
Oh, absolutely.
I used to say, does that make sense? But it doesn't make sense, Kathleen. You can't do 1, you said? Listen, it can be on the knees, okay? It can be whatever your push-up is, and you might surprise yourself today, Kathleen, because we're accomplishing a few things in this breath, and I'm going to tell you about it while we do it. Sit in a sustainable position. A sustainable position. Pat's like, I am doing my best. That's why I have a chair, dude. I know how hard it is to sit on the floor when you got that big, strong upper body. Doing good, man. Doing good. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
You ready?
Ready!
You ready? By the 3rd one, no one was ready but Esther. Let's go. Big breath in. And out. Bigger. Bigger. That's it. Yeah. Keep going. Come on, Allison. Feel it already, don't you? Big. That's it. Keep going. Keep that going. Deeply in and naturally out. Deeper. Keep it going. Don't stop because I stop. Good. Keep it going. Halfway there. We are preloading the body with oxygen. The way a runner would carbo load for a marathon in the 80s by eating fettuccine Alfredo the night before. Keep it going. Keep breathing. 10 more. We're preloading the body with oxygen. Here's 9. Keep it going. Big as you can. Getting ready to hold the lungs empty. In 8. Big and full. Here's 6. Good. Last 4. 3. On the last